and welcome back. Today's video is going to be all about my travel makeup. I recently went on a vacation and I'm going to show you guys the items that I did bring with me. I was very selective on this trip, so I only took the necessities. So if you guys are ready, let's go ahead and get started. I recently just got back from a trip to Florida, and these are going to be the products that I took with me on my vacation. I was there for 5 days total. I will tell you that I honestly only wore makeup like 2 out of the 5 days. I was pretty barefaced the entire time. So I can't really say that I was wearing all of these products every single day, but these are the products that I chose to take with me. So I think that that says something about these products, and I can still kind of tell you guys some of my favorites and why I brought them with me. So when I say that I was pretty selective, this is the bag that I brought with me. This is a smaller bag, but it does pack a lot. It's from Wonder Beauty. I got it in like a PR package from them. And honestly, this is my favorite bag that I ever travel with because it fits so much, but it was still super compact in my bag. So I did bring this entire thing with me, and I brought, I would say for me, this is the least amount of makeup I've ever traveled with. And you may look at this and be like, wow, that's still a lot, because it does look all the way full, and trust me, it was definitely jam-packed. It still wasn't that many products when it comes to the actual amount of each product I was bringing. I was really only bringing like one of each thing. So I'm going to show you guys what I brought. I also had this little thing right here, which is just another little tote, and this one had my skincare in it. I also only brought a few skincare products, so I'm going to share those with you guys as well. So let's go ahead and start first with the makeup bag, and I'll show you guys what I brought. So up first I have this little spray thing, and this is honestly so disgusting, but this is my Cinema Secrets brush cleaner, and I brought this so that in case I wanted to clean my blending brushes while I was there, I could do so. So I just have like a tiny bit of this spray left. I need to actually purchase another one. So that comes in like a big bottle, and I just transfer it to the little spray bottles to make it easier. And then I also just have this towel in here that I brought just to wipe my brushes as well. So I'll spray them with that, and then I'll wipe them on the towel. And I'm not going to show you guys the brushes that I did bring. I only brought a few brushes, but I can't really show you the ones that I brought. So if you can kind of imagine why, stay tuned for what's coming soon. But up next, I'm going to show you guys the eyeshadow palette that I brought. I only brought one palette with me, which I normally travel with at least 3 palettes, like minimum. So the only palette that I brought with me is the Joseph Colors Friendcation palette. I really like this palette. I think it's very versatile, and I think that you can create a lot of looks within this one palette. So for me, I was going in with a lot of like neutral looks when I was wearing makeup. So I was going in with like these right here, this one here, and then just kind of like these all over the lid. And this one was perfect. I didn't wish I had another palette with me at all. I love this palette. If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. So the setting spray that I brought is from Morphe. This is their Continuing Setting Mist. I love this setting spray. Honestly, this is my favorite out of anyone I've ever tried. I cannot do my makeup without it, and I needed to bring it with me, so this was with me on my little trip. The only foundation that I brought was just this one, and this is a newer one to me, which I was actually pretty surprised that I chose to bring a newer foundation, but I've been testing this one out. This is from L'Oreal. This is the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I brought this with me because it does have SPF 25, and I was in the sun a lot, so I wanted to make sure I had one that had SPF in it. Even knowing I was still applying SPF, I just wanted to make sure my foundation had some in it as well. And I've been testing this one out, and I really like it. I love the wear of it on my face. I feel like it wears really nicely throughout the day as well. I think I'd worn this one maybe 3 times before I brought it with me, so that's pretty good considering I was only wearing this one the entire trip. I didn't have another foundation in case I didn't like this one anymore, but I was really happy with it, and I did really like it throughout the trip. I also brought one of my favorite concealers with me. So this one is from Adult 10. This is their Hydralux concealer. I really like this one. It's very light on the under eyes, and it doesn't feel like too heavy on the skin or anything like that. And being on vacation, I feel like I always want kind of just like really light makeup, very dewy kind of skin, and I think that this one is perfect for that. It definitely gives you enough coverage. This is definitely a full coverage concealer, but it doesn't feel like heavy or cakey at all. And then for my translucent powder, or for my powder, I brought the Laura Mercier. This is just the translucent powder. I have a little travel size one of this, so I threw that in my bag as well. And then for pressed powder, I brought the Stay Matte powder from Rimmel London, just because I was going to be in the sun and I wanted to make sure my foundation wasn't going to go anywhere. So this is a good one, I feel like, to just make your face really matte and just kind of keep your makeup locked into place. So staying with the face products, I brought a blush, a highlight, and then a little contour palette. So the contour palette that I brought is from MUA Professional Makeup Academy, and this one is called the Bronzing Palette. I really enjoy this one. I've used it a bunch actually, and it has 3 different bronzing shades in this. You guys have heard me talk about this one quite a bit. The one that I love the most is this one here, but I use this one to contour with. The middle one, I don't really use. This one has a little bit of shimmer in it. I don't find myself reaching into that one as much, but these two are like perfect. It's small, compact. It does have a mirror on here as well. So this is the bronzer that I brought with me. And then for highlights, I brought an oldie but a goodie. I brought the Rodeo Drive from Ofra. This is one of my all-time favorite highlighters. It's just a really pretty golden, blinding, stunning highlight. I can never go wrong with this one. I'm never disappointed when I use it. So I was using this one for my cheeks, and I also used it a lot just like on the inner corner. I think it's really pretty on there as well. And then from MAC, I brought this blush, which this is their Loreal highlight powder. You guys have heard me talk about this in a review. So basically this one was supposed to be like a highlight. It had a foam over top of it, but it's honestly just a matte blush. I brought this with me because I do really like the color of the blush, and I don't know, I could have brought another one because honestly I feel like I have the same color a lot, but this is the one that I was using, so I just went ahead and brought that one with me. And from Coola, I brought their makeup setting mist. So this actually has SPF 30 inside of it, and I brought this just to kind of set my makeup over top of the Morphe mist. And this one isn't my favorite when it comes to the scent of it because it really kind of reminds me of just like bug spray. It doesn't have a very good smell to it, but it does a good job of just like giving you that extra SPF. So I do use this to set my makeup, and I also put that on days where I wasn't wearing any makeup. Primer, I actually just brought this little sample. This is the Smashbox Primerizer. I got this at Sephora in like one of those little sets or something, and I actually travel with this because I really like the primer. I have an actual mini of it. This one's like a little mini, and I really do like this primer, and I haven't used it a lot. I basically just take this with me when I'm traveling. I'll probably actually refill this one with the primerizer just to take on travel because it's so small and you only need a small amount of this primer. So I do really like this one, and I'm going to continue to keep it in that little jar because I think it makes it really easy to travel with. The brow was where I went a little crazy. I did bring quite a few brow products, but that is because my Joah pencil was getting ready to run out, and I was nervous that it was going to run out while I was there. So I brought this one, which is just the Brow Down to Me pencil from Joah Beauty. I also brought my Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. I love mixing these two together, so I did that a few days. And then I also obviously just like both of these on their own. I also brought the Gimme Brow in shade number 3. I like using this actually just on my brows bare. So sometimes I'll just go in with this and go out the door. So I wanted that in case I wanted to do that. And then I also brought the Brow Zing from Benefit. It has inside of it a gel like pomade. And then also it has a powder. So I use this really quickly if I want to do my brows really fast. I didn't end up using this one. I just used the pencils because I didn't do my brows as much as I thought I would while I was there. But it was good to have because it is a little mirror as well. Mascara, I did bring 2 different mascaras with me, mainly because I wanted a waterproof one and I also wanted just like a regular everyday one. So I brought the Covergirl Exabiznist mascara. This has been one of my new favorites. I absolutely love this. It's so nice in the lashes. And then I also brought my Monsieur Big waterproof in case I needed a waterproof option, which I did. The day that we went to SeaWorld, I got so wet, so I needed this one for my lashes that day. And then for actual eyelashes, I brought the Lilly lashes in Miami Flare. I didn't end up wearing lashes any of the days though, so these were kind of just a waste in my bag because I didn't end up putting them on, but I did bring them in case I wanted to wear lashes. And then just this Duo Lash Glue. I've actually been really liking this one. It's a 2-in-1, so it actually has like a black adhesive and then also just like a clear on the other side, so whatever you're needing, it has both there, and I've been really liking that one. It really helps the lashes to stick on really well. I did just bring 2 eyeliners with me, so I brought the Neutrogena Liquid Eye Pencil. This is the Precision Liquid Eyeliner. I've been really liking this one. I compare it to the Wilder Liner from Benefit. It's really good, super black, and it lasts all day. So it's just like a felt-tipped pen right here. And then I brought this blue one thinking in case I wanted to do like a little blue pop on the lower lash line. This one is from Urban Decay. It's a 24-hour glide-on pencil in Chaos. I didn't end up using this one either, but I brought it in case I wanted a fun pop of color, even knowing I figured I wouldn't use it, and I didn't end up using it. And then lastly, I have my lip products. So I did bring my Buxom lip liner. This one is in Dolly Danger. I absolutely love these lip liners, and I was pretty proud of myself because I even remembered to sharpen it before I left. I didn't end up using this one either. I feel like I just kind of grabbed the lip products I had in my purse, which is more or less just like chapsticks. And then as far as lip products, I brought the Persona lip gloss in Peach. I really like this one. And then I also brought my Samantha full-on lip polish or full-on lip cream from Buxom. This is one of my favorite just like nude glosses as well. So that was everything that I did have inside of the makeup bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the few skincare products that I did bring with me. So for eye cream, I brought the moisturizing eye cream from Belief. This one is one of my favorites. It's very, very hydrating on the under eyes. I also put it on my lid as well, and it doesn't like irritate my eyes at all. I wish I could find my travel size because this was like the full size and it was a little bit big to bring with me. It took up a lot of room in my bag. I had a mini one, but I couldn't find it anywhere, so I ended up just throwing that one in. And then for moisturizer, I brought this one from Pathology. This one is just called their Aqua Flash, and it's a gel moisturizer. I like this one because you can wear it underneath makeup, or you can just use it at night, in the morning. It's really refreshing and it smells amazing. And then to remove my makeup, I just brought two different products. So I brought the eye and lip makeup remover from DHC. I've been really liking this one. I ran out of my normal like Lancome eye makeup remover, and I started trying this one out, and I think it's really similar to that one. I do really like that. And then I also brought my foaming oil cleanser from Skin Fix. I have like this little travel one. I have a bunch of these little travel ones, and I love this. You guys know I talk about it all the time. It's my favorite cleanser, so I bring this with me anytime I travel because it is my favorite to remove my makeup. And then I just had a couple of my facial cottons in here. And then for shampoo, I just brought some of these Loreal. These are their Total Repair 5. I'm not sure I have these in my little travel section, so I just threw these in. They were in my closet. But that is all of the items that I did bring with me on my trip. I hope you found this video helpful. I just feel like I always have so much fun watching these. I love seeing what other people take with them on their trips. So I hope you guys did enjoy this one. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Also, don't forget to subscribe before you go. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.